F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy. Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, F double R fams?
It's showtime, folks.
If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to F double R. Friend request reviews and friend request friends to watch Better Call Saul. Season 5, episode 7, titled JMM. We are finally here. We're finally here, man. This episode and the next episode, I feel, are like kind of like BB, you know, when they have like the two-parters that kind of feel like one story and the other two-part is like a continuation, but it feels like it's separate own story. That's kind of what we about to get into right now. So, Formal, how you feel going into this next episode?
You ain't even seen season 6 yet. How could you say that?
So as far as I've seen it, this is the best written episode in my opinion.
All right. You talking about two stories, so I'm thinking about Kimmy and Jimmy. Obviously, one of those stories talking about let's get married and all that. How is that going to pan out? Is Jimmy going to try to make her Kim McGill or Kim Goodman? and how is she gonna feel about that? And then obviously the other story is Lalo's situation, man. He got jammed up, so I'm trying to figure out how the hell he gonna even get out of that. Like right now he's surrounded, guns drawn, 4 or 5 cruisers on him. So that's probably the other story that's gonna unravel within these next two. So I'm ready, man. I'm ready to hop in. You hyping me up over there.
Listen, I'm so prepared for this episode because this is the sprinkles of other little things in here that you're gonna either love or hate. Okay, I'm just gonna put you out there. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're not gonna hold you here any longer. We're just gonna dive into this episode. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. Okay, the goal is 10K. Only way we're gonna get there is if you click that button and also click that bell, so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Tell a party in the chat.
Oh, man. Just came from mall walking, guys.
You think that already happened?
Yep.
We're not going back over all that.
Right there.
Let's just focus on from here on out.
Okay, what if I have the urge to not tell you something, but I tell you and you don't like what you hear?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
What these two going through?
Am I late?
Nope.
Cool.
Dude, fun. Man, they got straight to it.
Yes, they did.
Heal the witness. He got some more Sammys too, huh? I know he do.
Want me to hold the ring? I can fix that easy. I seen the clerk downstairs. Had a nice ride. Probably about a half a K.
Wow. That pickpocketing instincts.
Mm-hmm.
Then we should do it up right then for the rug right.
He think he got trapped.
Yep.
Feel me?
See, he was just a good dude.
Yes.
This is illegal.
Even though he's...
That's why
This
all the
way.
people wrote them letters for
If
him.
I get into trouble, they can't make her testify against me.
You getting hits for that?
He ain't with it.
Nah, he was like, man, I'm more traditional.
She gonna be a McGill.
He asked the same
feel
thing.
me?
You feel me?
Wexler.
Yeah, he said Wexler. We just gonna keep it what it is.
Mm.
Here you go.
Man, got they MLs.
He said no rice, no glitter.
You feel me? No bubbles.
Motherfuckers just coming here creative, like, all right, we could bring in bubbles.
Yeah, they trying to do it, bro.
Oh,
I don't recognize him.
Maybe I've seen him somewhere else.
Do you, James Morgan McGill, take Kimberly Wexler? No middle names.
Huh?
For better, for worse,
Man, he already
for
crying.
richer, for poorer.
Look at him.
In
This is
sickness
the girl
and
he
in
wanted
health,
from the beginning. He
till
got her.
death
Like,
do
that's
you
crazy.
part.
But it ain't the right way. He'll don't approve.
I do.
I do.
Okie dokie. Then by the power vested in
My man took the pictures.
One more. Come on.
Man, Big Hugh from Kushada don't approve.
He don't approve of this, man.
Then I don't approve neither. Like, that's crazy. They're married.
Saul Goodman, speedy justice for you.
I've been calling you.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a busy morning.
Yeah.
Go to lockup. Client's waiting for you.
How does he plead?
Not guilty on all charges.
I'd like to schedule a pretrial hearing in 6 weeks, and I'm going to deny bond.
Your Honor.
That's my decision.
Okay.
For real. Once that gavel bang, the judge has spoken.
He couldn't even get a word in.
That's my decision. That boy got a powerful ass voice.
Yesterday was the worst day of my professional life. I can't tell you how much I regret that I let you down.
You get rolled over by...
About what? That's my husband you talking about.
Exactly. What up?
I expected more.
You don't know who Jimmy is, man. That man will roll your ass over.
Thanks for coming in.
Man, that's where it ended. Nothing like...
Thank you, Kevin. Paige.
Thank you.
Rich, we can't leave it like this.
Oh, he'll stew for a bit, and then we'll see.
She went back.
No matter what our relationship looks like moving forward, we owe you the truth. The truth is, you ignored our advice.
Damn.
It's true, though.
At every point, we gave you the best guidance we could. And at every point, you chose to go your own way. We are your attorneys, and it is our job to advise you.
That it?
That's all of it.
See you on Thursday.
He a straight shooter. He like it straight, man. Give it to him.
Look at Paige. She's impressed.
She was. I respect Rich, too. He was there nodding his head, like, holding Kimmy's back, like he ain't...
Oh, that's my motto.
Yeah.
Yep.
Justice matters most. Okay, brass
forgot
tacks.
that's what he said.
So I say, make him come to us. Power move.
No.
No.
Nope. No deal.
Oh, what did you have in mind?
Real.
You're gonna get me out on bail.
Bail. That's.
You wanna be a friend of the cartel?
Hello. Not really.
Time to get yourself a new motto. Just make
Money. Ha.
Yep.
Ooh,
I love it. Love it.
Damn, they cut it.
But what does that mean?
Just
Ephemeral,
make
repeated the Lord.
money.
Just 2 more pages.
2 more pages, and that's it. All right, now lie down.
Exactly. Lie down, get comfy. Your eyes was already drifting. That's the book he just bought from the library. Man, good old Pop Pop. That's her father figure, man. She ain't got no Maddie.
Yep.
The kid's 2 years old and he's still tearing around the house at midnight.
Maddie was like that.
Really?
Really.
I love those pictures of him sitting on Santa's lap. Oh, that face.
Grind his eyes out. Every year. And every year he'd want to try it again.
You're scared of his big ass. His kids for sure like that,
Yep.
too. They be scared of every little holiday mascot. Okay.
What changed?
So he better now.
Decided to play the cards I was dealt.
How'd your day go?
I got married.
That was the one good thing.
Right there, he felt like not telling his son.
That's because he knows. He knows she ain't about to deal with that type of news.
Oh, okay.
Imagine telling Kim I'm in the cartelli.
having the urge not to tell you something.
Oh, there we go. You blew it. Now you about to get her out the movie.
Yep.
She about to be dry as the south of the border when you tell her this shit.
My auntie's connected. I mean, he's a cartel guy from Mexico.
Come on.
Pretty high up. You know, somehow find a way.
Very lucrative.
He said I'd be a friend of the cartel.
But do you want to be a friend of the cartel?
No. I just didn't want to tell you, so I thought I should tell you.
There you have it. That's the system right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It worked.
Yeah, she with it, man.
The truth shall set you free. Oh, shit.
Hey. No, I'm good. So what's happening with 6th Street? So what are you going to do about it? You going to send in Ocho Loco?
Ocho Loco.
Even better, nice.
Look at Nacho. He look like he about to cry.
Say your piece.
I'm done. I want out.
Then you want me to square it with Frank. What are you holding out?
And he wants me to burn down the Pollos Hermanos.
Then he's not out of the picture, is he?
Facts. That's one way to put it. Shit. How you gonna get those results? Gus ain't gonna let his chicken shack get burned down. He let his drops get hit.
Mm-hmm.
He let his low-level soldiers get snatched.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't letting the chicken shack go. They all under Madrigal.
Very nice, Cleo. Very nice. Thank you.
Look
and
at him.
now, let's hear from Gustavo Fring of Los Pollos Hermanos.
I invite you to taste our delicious spice curls.
Spice curls.
The curly fry.
There he go, dipping in sauces. Brought him back to the hash browns.
For real, I like that. I like that little touch.
Very different expression to the day he was eating them hash browns, though.
Very different.
Over there, nice dog. Okay.
Lydia.
Peter, look who's here.
Peter's really his neighbor. That's
Hello,
why
my
he thought
friend.
Peter was
Gustavo.
It's good to see you, my friend. Eduardo Salamanca has been arrested for murder. However, even from jail, he creates issues.
Issues.
What kind of issues?
The worst kind.
Not exactly my area of expertise, but don't people get killed in prison all the time? I mean, shanked and shipped and whatnot.
Want to put out a hit?
Anything happens to Salamanca.
You already know Lydia's quick to do that. Like,
Nah, that's facts. She really is. She get that list quick.
4,800,000 euros. It's a miracle I haven't been caught. Last year, the auditors came this close. I can't.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Do you remember Santiago? The two of us, our backs to the wall. I will never forget what you did. We have come so far. We are so very close.
Peter ready to throw in the towel. Now I see why he killed himself in BB. He was like, I ain't dealing with this shit.
Exactly.
I'm good. Like,
it's just coming all full circle now, and it's beautiful.
Prosit.
Prosit.
Prost.
Damn, you just seen Gustavo in the back there?
Yeah, he was like, man, this some damn bullshit.
He look crazy.
So
2 smart cars.
that was wildflowers dancing in the sun?
And they're swaying in the breeze.
Oh. Okay. Well, either way, they're having a very nice time.
I guess.
Saul Goodman, speedy justice for you.
I need a word.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a word for you. Tunnel, which is where I am right now.
Remember last time
Sorry,
I called
I can't hear you. Maybe try again later.
Oh, shit.
Whatever it is, it's not for me, and it shouldn't be for you.
He tried to throw.
Forget your key.
You mad?
You representing Eduardo Salamanca, a.k.a. Jorge de Guzman?
Oh, man.
He's a client of mine, yeah, so. You know what Salamanca did, right?
I am aware.
Go ahead and do it, Jimmy.
I was about to say, I hope they didn't end it. Okay. Coming behind you. Oh, gosh. Okay. What? Really? Damn, keeping Lalo unaware is really worth a whole restaurant? This man, Gustavo, was in millions fucking with this bullshit.
That's gotta be kind of fun.
I was just gonna say Nacho probably having a good time because I know he mad as hell at us too. So this is really trying to take out that anger.
For real, this is therapeutic for him right now. You seen that? He did the Joe Pesci on it.
So you got a fucking gun to my dad? Fuck. That shit gonna defrost into the fucking June, and then all the oil gonna explode because it's too cold. Those sound effect stuff.
I wonder how they stay still so still during that. Like no flinch or nothing. Like, oh shit.
Did you actually think I wasn't going to hear about this private eye of yours?
Excuse me?
Dave Clark. Dave Clark, the mysterious third party who's coaching your key witness.
What's Saul working on now?
Any idea what that asshole is going on about?
Oh, Dave Clark. That was Mike.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that them?
Yep. It's got to be his family. Fred Whalen.
I was gonna say he looked just like Brett.
The guy who died at the travel wire.
He's
Straight
like,
dismissed
that guy.
that.
Yo, for real, like, and Jimmy, like, damn, I'm really about to get this man out on bail.
Yep. I thought justice mattered most. What happened?
Just make money, baby. If you could throw bowling balls at Howard for no reason, you could bail out fucking Lalo.
That's right, Your Honor. Witness tampering. I have reason to believe that the prosecution's key witness was coached by a private investigator who was hired to pervert justice.
This witness is one small element of the state's case. In light
Is
of
it?
the extraordinary violence of the crime and the fact that Mr. de Guzman is a foreign national with no ties to the community, we ask that the court recognize him as a flight risk and as a danger to the citizens of New Mexico.
Mr. de Guzman has deep ties to the city of Albuquerque. I'd like you to meet his family. That's his fiancée and the love of his life, Beth McKinnon, his stepchildren, Christopher and Ella.
Your Honor, a sidebar?
She said,
Considering the severity of the charges, I will set the amount at $7 million.
Oof.
Cash only.
Oh, Your Honor.
All rise.
The cartel got that.
I am so sorry.
I can do that.
Told you.
Thing is, I'm gonna need you to pick it up.
What, me?
I'll call you.
Let's go. Because you only got to bring, what, like 10% of that shit? I think that's how it works. I don't know.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Howard. So, have you thought any more about the job?
Still giving it some thought.
You know what? Don't bother. It seems I've upset you, so offer's off the table.
He knows. He knows deep down, man.
You want to know what's weird?
Bowling balls.
It's weird to offer a job to a man
strippers.
and in return have bowling balls thrown at your car.
Yep.
And prostitutes sent to your business line.
Yep. That is very weird.
Extremely.
I don't even like when these two on the screen anymore. Like,
Teensy tiny man in a teensy weensy little bubble.
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh, don't you fucking owe Jimmy me. You look down on me, you pity me.
Nah, for real, walk away, bruh.
I don't care about it. You can't conceive of what I'm capable of. I'm so far beyond you. I'm like a god in human clothing.
Damn.
Lightning bolts shoot from my fingertips.
Damn. I like that part, though. I be feeling like that, too, sometimes, man.
Stupid.
Real, like.
I told you. Either love or hate.
I'd be like, I'm a god. Look at how he looking at him like, yo, that's a god right there. Better stay away from that one. Like, they acknowledge that presence. All right. I like this one. It's a cool pace.
All right. There we have it. Season 5, episode 7 in the books. JMM, just make money. It's way better than... What was it before? Justice, what was it?
I don't even remember.
That's how bad it was.
Like...
That's how bad it was. You can't even remember that shit. Just make money sounds way more better. And yeah, I love Lalo in this episode because, you know, we didn't get a lot of them, but the just the little moments we had of him was just also special. Especially when he mentioned the actual person he killed and brushed it off like it was nothing. Love it, love it, love it. So, Formal, what are your thoughts on this episode?
Yeah. I had a good time here, man. Had a good time. They had some really good... The acting just, in general, impeccable across the board. Always is, but, you know, there's always just certain scenes, certain episodes that really just stand out.
Yeah.
And then the callbacks were legit. So, let's hop in, you know what I'm saying? Like, we started off... They play too much in this show. We started off right where we needed to be, right where they circled back to by the time we got to the end of the episode, basically. Like, so we started off with Jimmy and Kimmy basically, you know, hashing shit out, saying the past is the past, moving forward is all that matters. And they came to the conclusion that whenever we want to say something that we don't, or whenever we don't want to say something to each other, we should tell each other. And I thought what was pretty interesting about that was Jimmy kind of doubled down. It was like, you know, what if what I say you don't want to hear kind of thing, like you're not with it. And she was just like, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Like, so it's, you know, the cycle continues between these two, man. So they officially married, though, you know. She's still Wexler, though. He's whoever he is, James Morgan McGill, Saul Goodman.
Yeah, for real.
You feel me? Like,
Esmeralda Espinosa Repetit.
That girl with the hella names, like, tell you, man, that's Jimmy. But yeah, that was a dope opening because I feel like that like completely was just like a circle. I mean, it just like impacted the next, well, not the next conversation they had, but the conversation they had about, you know, Lalo and becoming a friend of the cartel, which was crazy, right? Because Jimmy said he doesn't want to be a friend, and then eventually gets kind of forced into
exactly
bailing Lalo out no matter what. Like, so they was playing with a lot of wild stuff this episode that I really, really enjoyed, man. And then, freaking, the scene with Madrigal definitely was feeling that. I just feel like those were just some callbacks there and just kind of letting us see the perspective of some of these characters that we really only saw for like, you know, a couple of minutes of screen time in Breaking Bad. For example, Peter. Like, seeing Peter today made a lot of sense to why he, you know, bodied himself in Breaking Bad. Like, shit been real for him. Shit been too much for him. This is before the lab was even built. And things were already overwhelming Peter. So it's like, seeing that, I actually really appreciated that scene. That was kind of interesting. There were certain parts where Peter kind of seemed like he was like senile almost, like if he was all the way out of it, like kind of like Lydia was his caretaker in a sense, almost. Like, I don't know, maybe it was just him in his depressed state though.
Yeah. I mean, you seen him in the meeting. He seemed, you know, bright and, you know, full of life. You know what I'm saying? He dipping the curly fry ate it, was like, yo, thumbs up, like, you know. But yeah, you could tell once he gets in that space,
the reality.
Yeah, exactly. When reality hits.
When reality hits.
Yeah. So I just loved it. I love how they played around with that as well, because it just goes to show you that they're connecting all the dots between the two universes, and they're really fleshing out characters that we would never even think that we would get something fleshed out for. So I just appreciate things like that as well.
I do too, because Peter was pretty much obsolete to me. Like,
facts.
It was what it was.
Facts.
Whatever. Like, so just giving us those little tidbits, I'm just like, okay, okay. And then shout out to the callback with the curly fries.
Oh yeah, the curly, yeah. What did you think about you know, the money and stuff, like
the money that Peter was talking about?
Yeah, because you know, that's saying that he's giving that money to Gus to do his thing. So maybe this is how he built his empire. You know what I'm saying? This is possibly a way he, you know, kind of managed that.
Yeah. I mean, that is a possibility, because like I said, what does because I assume he's CEO of Madrigal. Like, what would a man in his position even need the money that Gus makes for? So it could be a position of where Gus is kind of keeping him where he needs to, and forcing him to kind of do some of those things. And then he's like feeling the pressure now because he's been forced in this position and he's not even making the money back. Like, so this is, man, Peter, I'm sad to see how you went, because I see it. I see it now. You had a rough couple of times, because he even said first it was 1 year, then it was 2 years, then it was 3 years. So shit's been waiting. Shit's been waiting on his shoulders. So yeah, man. And then what else they was playing with? See, even got me all caught up in Peter. I done forgot everything. Mike, you know, Mike's doing better.
Yes.
So that's good. He verbally said that to Stacy, doing a lot better, you know, reading to Kaylee again. So things are looking bright for him. Nacho's trying to, you know, talk Mike into helping him get him and his pops up out of Dodge. He's trying to get separated from everything, but like Mike said, man, Lalo's still a problem. Shoot, he wants you to burn down the chicken shack, which they actually do, which is another crazy piece of the puzzle, because again, which we just talked about, Peter was tripping about the returns and about the money, and now we got to burn down the whole chicken shack. Like, so it's a lot of pressure, man, over there on Gus' side since Lalo's been around, man. He only been across the border for like a week, bro.
No. It's been a while.
How long has it really been?
Well,
how long has it really been?
They said it in the trial. Well, in the court, it said, well, you know, it's been 2 months that it's been 2 months that the library did the original confession to where they're at in the court. So at least he's been there for at least 2 months and some change.
At least 2 months, At least 2 months. Okay.
So he been wreaking havoc, though.
He has been. I mean, he hasn't stopped since the first day he got his first day there. He was already scoping out the drops and shit like that. Like he got straight to business. So I respect Lalo, man, because he's keeping the pressure on, bro. Even in jail. Oh yeah, speaking of jail, another callback that Lydia was ready to spin this motherfucking top already, and that was a dope callback. She did the same thing try to get 10 people hit, which ended up actually happening.
11.
And they were locked up. Oh, yeah, 11, right?
With Mike.
Yup. Well, Mike wasn't in lockup during his body.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We won't count that one, but don't bring that shit up, bro. Don't even talk about Mike. But yeah, this episode was hella fun.
It was.
And then so boom, they actually got fast forward, Saul ended up getting Lalo, that 7 million bond, which Lalo's cool with. I'm pretty sure he don't mind spending money to get back out here and keep wreaking havoc on Gus. And it's crazy. I'm really interested to see like how far Nacho's story is gonna go in all this, because he is, like I said, he's in, he's the rope in the tug of war game between Lalo and Gus.
Yep.
And he has to do the things that Lalo asked him, or else the trust's gonna get broken. You know, and Gus is, obliging for now, but eventually enough's gonna be enough. So that's, man, yeah, Nacho needs to get out that situation, bro, because he's gonna end up getting himself killed for some shit that he's been trying to get out of for a while, which sucks, man, because I wonder what it would be like if Tuco was out. Like, I wonder, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. It's so weird, bro, because we never ever got to see more of him and Nacho, deal with each other.
Yeah.
But when we did see Tuco and Nacho, again, like I said, he seemed to address Nacho in a much different manner. Like, in a way where he really respected his opinion. He didn't belittle him like he did his other goons. Like, I almost feel like Tuco would have been the piece that would have kept Nacho out of getting in too deep. Like, although Tuco is pretty wild, like, and he, he's got to listen to Hector. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like Tuco low-key might have had a little soft spot for Nacho. Like, it would keep him out of the bullshit, like, that Nacho's in today. So it just sucks, man, seeing that dude's story, because I don't think he's going to make it out. Bro. I think Pops might make it, though.
Oh, man, that is the question. Will he make it out? That really is the question. And I can't wait for us to really dive into these next episodes, because they really going to home in on that question. Like, you know what I'm saying? So who's to say what's going to happen with Nacho? But, like I always say, I pray for the best for these characters. I don't want Nacho to die. I think he's a great character. The actor is phenomenal. I love the interaction between him and his father. Always great acting between them two. So yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen with him, man.
I hope he make it, man. I hope he make it.
Me too.
And then just to wrap it up, the little Howard and Jimmy.
This is what I really wanted to hear your opinion.
Howard and Jimmy action, you know what I'm saying? Like, if, it had to happen. So I'll say this real quick, because I don't even want to forget it. And I know y'all already know how I felt about Howard when we first started. So, like, being where we at today, I gotta shout out to Howard, man, because he really showed that he is in a much better place, man, and is continuing to be the bigger man. Yep. in the whole situation. Like, because at the end of the day, Howard not dumb. I don't think it took him that long to figure out the bowling ball situation, but he continued to pursue Jimmy. I don't think it took him that long to figure out the prostitute situation, but he continued to pursue Jimmy. And Jimmy still just threw it all in his face. You know what I'm saying? Still told him that he was the reason that Chuck died. Like, just...
That's the line for me.
Just trash. Just straight trash. Like... I do like his acting though. Bob Odenkirk's acting during this scene. He spazzed, especially the little "I'm a god" line. You can't touch me. But I do feel like him spazzing like that was just kind of proof that he's definitely overwhelmed and in over his head, like dealing with what he just had to do, because he just came out of that case with Lalo, getting his bond granted. So he realizes the position that he's in. So he's right. Howard could never understand the world that Jimmy's now operating in.
Yeah.
Probably never will. But he's in over his head, and he let that shit out on Howard, man. I hope this is the last time we see of Howard, though. I can't even lie. I hope that Howard could finally just get his rest in peace in his story and just continue to build HHM, because all the bullshit that Jimmy's been doing this season is just trash. I didn't even like none of that shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
They had this really dope shot of Jimmy at that moment before Howard called him, and it was like a
that half
and half
with the
image.
reflection.
Yes,
Yep.
I thought that was really just a really good shot for the moment that was being held. You know, him staring at the family. So yeah, I can't say it enough. The direction, the music, the everything, editing in the show is phenomenal. If you had to score this episode for him, what would you score?
Right, from the acting and callbacks alone in this episode, I can't get this shit nothing less than a 9.
I feel you.
I can't. So I'm gonna just give it a 9.
I'm on the same boat, 9 all day. This like I said, I feel like this episode and the next episode are just a beautiful symphony of just display of acting, directing, and everything in between. I can't really wait for the next episode because the next episode is the one that I've been waiting for. I didn't know it was episode 8, but Bagman is next. So if you're still here, we appreciate each and every single one of y'all that's still here because y'all are the best people on the YouTube verse. So we thank y'all for that. But if you haven't already, comment down below. Let us know what we missed in this episode because I know there's plenty here for us to miss.
And don't forget to subscribe. FRR out.
Peace.